Shalom. Happy Hanukkah. Call Hawaii. Yahweh Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us its truth. Shalom, Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity to hopefully like Tabernacle of David, the brother elder, Yashawan, Shalom, happy Hanukkah, and salutations to you all. This is the World War III Daily Update. And it's a little late in the day. Just let Marv give you the update real quick. Let's go to the culmination of all things, which is in Joel, 3rd chapter. Joel 3 and 2. We'll read it in the King James. Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Now, more specifically, if we go over here, what the hell? Look at this. Never seen that. Look at this. Get out of there. More specifically, I will gather the nations, right? All nations. The nations, blah, 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 the armies of the world into the Middle East. Where's the end game? The armies of the world in the Middle East. Who's doing this? I. Who's I? Yahweh. The name of the Lord. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is doing what? Gathering the armies. Gather, 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 right? Let's check out a little gathering. Gather. I shall gather them together that were all this gathering. This is 13. Let's go to 13 and look at some gatherings real quick. And then we'll let Marv say a couple of words and I'll go ahead and close. Let's see, after this, gathered together. See that? Let's see, the thousands of heaven, da-da-da-da. 2nd Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together. See, that's code. Gathered together, gathered together. What is that talking about? World War III. There was gathered together a multitude of men out of number. Okay, that's that great gathering. All right, now, and after this is 2nd Ezra 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him. See that gathered together thing? That's code. Because if we go over here, see, I will gather the army. Who's doing the gathering? The Most High. And where are they? He's gathering them here. So when we jump over here to 19, and we go to 19, Rev 19, and what, 19? Let's just go straight there. Just for the gathering's sake. Revelation 19 and 9. I saw the beasts of the kings of the earth and their armies. What were their armies? Gathered together to make war. All the armies of the world? Of the earth? Could that translate into world? The earth, nigga. Don't mean it means their armies, the earth, the world, their armies, kings of the earth and the world, and their armies. Okay? Let's see, let me go back here real quick. Okay. What does this say? How much time do we have before WW3? Look at that. Number one question. How much time do we have before WW3? Well, what do? Measure thou the time diligent. Do you see the armies being gathered? Measure thou the time. Second Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I've told thee before, then jump to the GMT. Boom. Start at 3. There will be earthquakes, national. What signs? I've told you about. There will be, the second Ezra's 9:3 in the GMT. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions. Sounds like World War III. International entry. Sounds like World War III. Unstable leaders. I'm going to bomb your boat. No, really. We're in the middle of World War III. And confused rulers. Don't let nobody fool you. Take it away, Marv. How much time do we have before World War III? Number one asker. New troop movements. Let them come forth. Let them move forward. Fatal mistake. No peace and safety. Sudden destruction. Take it, Marv.
Marv Hugel lives in 3, 2. All right, what is going on, guys? It is Adam A.K. Marv, and this is Marv Hugel News. We're going to talk about the most alarming stuff out here, and of course, we're also going to talk about the number one asked question, which is how much time do we have left? Now, no one truly knows when the kinetic war will start, but most of us, including myself, believe that this war has already started. Now, the pickup in people asking this question is actually pretty insane, obviously, because right now, everyone on social media is seeing one of two sides. They're seeing the U.S. talking about going to war with Venezuela and all of this stuff about China. Of course, today has a lot of news that moves forward U.S. versus China. But also, you see the Venezuela side. In fact, there is seemingly paid, Venezuelan Chinese agents all over social media, basically making you go, hey, actually, they're not so bad. They're the good guy. It's awesome there. They have flashy lights and LEDs in all of their skyscrapers. They're great. Communism is awesome. So you see two of these angles, but also what you're seeing is these headlines stating that there's embargoes going on, that our military, our Navy, huge chunks are down there, that there's going to be attack any day. Well, this is not a surprise to anybody that has been prepping. But most preppers, even the most hardcore preppers, a lot of them do not know exactly when this is going to go down. Now, one thing that we do have is the lucky ability to have kind of a platform where we're in front of a lot of people, and we actually made friends with a lot of ex and current military members. Now, the military members right now, they are nervous, and a lot of them are planning with their families. The date just keeps getting put out. Pete Hegseth has made plenty of speeches just in front of soldiers. They are planning for this 2027 angle. So they're talking about 2027 as if this is the beginning of the war. Now, if they are having systems made to have, and be ready by the time that 2027 or 2028 rolls around, then China is going to put that into their calendar. And they're going to...
Got to cut that in half because the Most High is cutting time. Okay, and this devil knoweth that he hath but a short time, and his time is dwindling, and he got contingent. When they say 2027, means 2026, June, August.
Hey, well, we need to be ready faster. They've made comments. They said, we'll be ready by this time or faster if we have to speed it up. Well, what have they done? They've sped things up. They are doing absolutely...
Men of the Lord are on top of everything. We're before everything.
Everything to get ready for this. And now you can see the reactions, all the secrets and all of the backdoor meetings that are going on right now. You're seeing the countries react to those without putting anything out to the public, such as Japan, we'll talk about here in a little bit. Japan, of all places, is talking about getting nukes. No joke. I mean, if you know how serious that is, considering World War II's end, you understand where we're at right now. This is a huge deal. Let's talk about this first story. Germany to construct defenses in Poland, deploy more troops to Lithuania. Of course, Lithuania being on Russia's doorstep, they call it NATO's doorstep.
How about Germany?
As Russian threat to NATO grows.
Considering World War II's end. Poland considering World War II's end. Russia considering World War II's end. Hell.
Now, remember, Russia has basically said in the last week, hey, we're actually open to a peace deal. But that's as the front line is almost everywhere.
That's as in peace and safety.
They are taking
and sudden destruction.
land. They are taking more than they have before, and essentially they feel like they're in a very good spot right now. So at the same time, Europe is saying war, war, war. There is not one European nation. I don't think I can name one.
The 10 toes have already turned on the United States.
That is saying that we believe that Russia is going to stop, that they are going to take this peace deal, that we want to do peace. They're all backing up Ukraine. They're all backing up.
The moment Ukraine falls, all of them point their missiles right over here.
Zelensky will not cede any territory to Russia. So it's kind of crazy because if you're considering if you are sitting in any of the European shoes, you're not in Ukraine.
Donald Trump is a Russian. Him and Boris and Natasha are Russians. And if you don't understand why they're going to shoot those missiles over here, it's easy because Boris and Natasha are already Russians. They're bought up. They've been a long time ago. Right? Fools just ain't figured it out. This nigga is available to the highest bidder.
Realize if they cede those two areas, then Europe is safe, according to that peace deal, right? So why does Europe want to back them up and to not give them any territory unless they want a war? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But again, we've been covering, they've been digging trenches. German troops are actually digging trenches in Poland as well. All along this front line, they are going nuts. They are planning for an actual war. This is how much work it takes to get ready for a massive war. And for how much they've done, this isn't something that's like preemptive like drills. These are things that are permanent changes to the land, or at least, for the time being, these are permanent changes. People have been dealing with this for 3 years now, having trenches and fences and dragon's teeth being put up on bridges, entrances to the country being closed. This is all happening right now. It says Lithuania also announced Monday it will build a major training facility near the strategically critical Suwalki Gap, part of the coordinated effort, which includes rank production, physical fortifications, and permanent troop deployments designed to deny Russia any opportunity to sever the Baltic states from NATO. The buildup has accelerated this month.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. You can go on and on. More of the same, all right? More of the same. People are getting in place with the time that they believe that they have left, okay? But again, judging by the way that business is being conducted in the Pacific over here and in the Caribbean, this war already started. They're just taking oil and taking and blowing shit up and saying, it's not what you think you see. Right? What rules are they under? They're under some different rules of engagement, maritime or otherwise, that we need to parse out before we can figure out what we see or what we don't see. Anyway, new troop movements. Let's just get that on the way out. Back to Joel. Let's go to Joel 3. Okay, and 10. What? Here's your troop movements. Boom. Let them come up. Let them come near. All who? The soldiers. For that holy war. Prepare for that holy war. Prepare for war. Right? Prepare for a holy war. What are they doing? Have all the soldiers come forward. Have them come up. This is what we're watching. They're preparing. You got how much time left before 2027? Half of that. Shalom to the elect.